Hello, I'm Sunny. I am an actor on General Hospital, and many people really love both me and our General Hospital drama. So I've come here to share updates about my beloved General Hospital. Everyone, please subscribe and support me. If you do, I will keep coming every day with new updates for you. General Hospital spoilers reveal that a brand new chapter may soon begin for several beloved couples as love grows stronger and life-changing decisions start to reshape the future of Port Charles. The days ahead promise far more than romantic moments and heartfelt confessions, because for some couples, the next natural step isn't simply saying, "I love you." It's building a home together. As emotions deepen and relationships are tested by both personal struggles and unexpected challenges, several pairs appear ready to leave their old lives behind in search of something new. Moving in together isn't just about sharing a roof. It represents trust, commitment, and the willingness to face whatever the future holds side by side. Across Port Charles, hearts are opening wider than ever before, and these important decisions could redefine not only the romances fans have been watching unfold, but also the complicated family dynamics that surround them. With love, uncertainty, and dramatic consequences all colliding, the stage is set for an unforgettable new era on General Hospital. One of the most promising romances preparing to take a major leap forward belongs to Molly Lansing Davis and Cody Bell. Their relationship has steadily grown through mutual respect, compassion, and an unwavering willingness to stand beside one another when life becomes difficult. Summer preview spoilers suggest that the challenges ahead won't pull them apart. Instead, they will only strengthen the remarkable bond they've created together. Whether those obstacles arise in their personal lives or their professional paths, Molly and Cody will repeatedly prove that they are exactly the kind of partners each other needs. Every setback will become another opportunity to offer comfort, wisdom, and reassurance, allowing their connection to deepen with every passing day. Rather than allowing life's pressures to create distance between them, they will discover that facing hardship together only confirms that they truly belong at each other's side. As those emotional moments continue to bring them closer, Molly and Cody are expected to reach a milestone that could permanently change the direction of their relationship. Spoilers hint that the couple will make a huge joint decision, one that symbolizes far more than romance alone. Everything points toward the possibility that they are finally ready to share a home together, marking the beginning of an exciting new chapter built on trust and commitment. That decision could also bring major changes to their individual living arrangements, as Molly may finally prepare to move out of Alexis Davis's house and embrace a more independent future. At the same time, Cody could leave behind his home at the Quartermain stables, closing one chapter of his own life before beginning another. Together, they may search for a place they can truly call their own, creating a fresh start where every room reflects the future they're building together. If that dream becomes reality, their romance will no longer be defined simply by stolen moments and growing affection, but by the everyday joys and challenges of creating a life as true partners. Meanwhile, another young couple appears ready to ask an equally important question about where their future is headed. Giovanni Gio Palmieri and Emma Scorpio Drake have reached a point in their relationship where looking ahead feels more important than ever. Their upcoming conversations won't simply focus on romance, they'll explore what comes next and whether they're ready to make an even greater commitment to one another. Those heartfelt discussions could naturally lead to the idea of officially moving in together, allowing them to face whatever lies ahead as a united team. For Gio, the timing couldn't be more meaningful after everything he has recently endured. He previously agreed to move out of Sonny Corinthos' home because of the dangerous threat posed by Jen Sidwell, placing safety ahead of comfort while uncertainty surrounded everyone involved. Although Sidwell is now in custody and that immediate danger appears to have faded, the experience has likely changed Gio's perspective, making the idea of a completely fresh start more appealing than ever before. Emma's own circumstances may push that possibility even closer to reality. Anna Devane has returned home, but her personal struggles remain hidden beneath the surface as she quietly battles disturbing hallucinations involving Peter August. Determined to protect Emma from discovering the frightening truth about what she's experiencing, Anna may begin searching for a practical solution that also gives her the privacy she desperately needs. Rather than allowing Emma to remain under the same roof where difficult secrets are becoming increasingly impossible to hide, Anna could gently encourage her granddaughter to take the next step with Gio instead. Such a suggestion wouldn't simply solve a logistical problem. It could become the catalyst that transforms Gio and Emma's relationship forever. A shared home would offer them both a chance to leave fear and uncertainty behind while creating a peaceful space built on hope, trust, and the promise of a brighter future together. Yet in Port Charles, even the happiest new beginnings rarely arrive without unexpected complications waiting just around the corner. Another relationship that could soon experience a dramatic evolution belongs to Carly Spencer and Valentin Cassadine. While the two have already spent months living under the same roof, those circumstances were anything but ordinary. Valentin wasn't sharing Carly's home as part of a carefully planned romantic commitment. Instead, he was hiding there as a fugitive, forced into secrecy while constantly looking over his shoulder. Their unusual living arrangement was born from necessity rather than choice, making it impossible to view that period as a genuine milestone in their relationship. But now, everything has changed. Valentin is finally a free man, no longer confined by fear or forced to remain hidden. And for the first time, he has the freedom to decide exactly where and with whom he wants to build his future. That freedom opens the door to a much more meaningful possibility, one where he officially chooses to move in with Carly as her true partner instead of her unexpected house guest. If that decision becomes reality, however, the emotional consequences could stretch far beyond the two of them. Valentin's determination to push for a custody split has already created friction, and an official move into Carly's home could easily intensify tensions with Lulu Spencer. Every new step Valentin takes may be viewed through the complicated lens of family conflict, making even the happiest moments vulnerable to fresh disputes. Adding another layer to the situation is Charlotte Cassadine, who could end up spending a significant amount of time living with Carly and Valentin if custody arrangements unfold that way. What begins as a romantic milestone could quickly ripple outward, affecting parents, children, and extended family members whose emotions are already running high. As new living arrangements reshape relationships across Port Charles, old wounds and unresolved conflicts may become impossible to ignore. General Hospital spoilers suggest that these couples are standing on the edge of major move-in decisions, and while those choices promise exciting new beginnings filled with love and hope, they may also unleash emotional consequences that no one sees coming. As the next chapter unfolds, every new address could become the setting for unforgettable romance, heartbreaking conflict, and the kind of dramatic twists that only General Hospital can deliver. The possibility of so many couples taking this life-changing step at nearly the same time creates an exciting new wave of anticipation across Port Charles. A move may seem like a simple change of address, but in this town, every front door that closes behind two people often opens the way to brand new conflicts, unexpected surprises, and unforgettable emotional moments. Every shared apartment, house, or cozy living space becomes a place where relationships are tested in ways they never were before. The excitement of decorating a new home, building routines together, and planning a future can quickly collide with the pressures of family expectations, hidden secrets, and lingering emotional scars. For these couples, love may be stronger than ever, but the real challenge begins when everyday life replaces romantic fantasy. That delicate balance between happiness and hardship is exactly what makes these upcoming storylines feel so compelling, because every joyful beginning in Port Charles has the potential to become the center of the next dramatic storm. For Molly Lansing Davis and Cody Bell, living together would symbolize far more than simply sharing a place to sleep at night. Their growing relationship has been built on patience, understanding, and a genuine willingness to help each other heal from life's disappointments. Every conversation they've shared and every obstacle they've overcome has quietly strengthened the trust between them, creating a foundation that feels increasingly difficult to shake. If they do find a place to call their own, the experience will likely reveal an entirely new side of their romance, one filled with ordinary moments that carry extraordinary meaning. Morning conversations over coffee, quiet evenings after difficult days, and the comfort of knowing someone is always waiting at home could become the emotional heart of their relationship. Yet those same intimate moments may also expose differences neither of them has had to confront before, proving that building a life together requires just as much courage as falling in love. Their decision could also mark an important turning point for both of their families. Molly, moving out of Alexis Davis's house, would represent a powerful declaration of independence, showing that she is ready to step confidently into the next phase of adulthood alongside someone she deeply trusts. Alexis may be proud to see her daughter embracing this new chapter, but that pride could easily be mixed with the bittersweet realization that another child is creating a life beyond the family home. Cody's departure from the Quartermain stables would carry its own emotional weight as well, closing the door on a familiar chapter that has shaped much of his recent journey. Leaving behind the people and places that have become part of his everyday life won't be easy, even if the future promises something wonderful. As both of them pack away memories and prepare for new beginnings, the emotional significance of that transition could resonate just as strongly as the romance itself. At the same time, Giovanni Gio Palmieri and Emma Scorpio Drake may discover that starting over together offers exactly the fresh beginning they've both been searching for. Their relationship has gradually evolved through shared experiences and mutual support, allowing affection to grow into something much deeper. Now that the danger surrounding Jen Sidwell appears to have subsided, Gio has every reason to imagine a future that isn't defined by fear or uncertainty. Moving in with Emma could become a symbolic way of leaving those frightening days behind forever, replacing anxiety with hope and instability with comfort. Instead of constantly looking over his shoulder, Gio could finally focus on building a peaceful life with someone who believes in him completely. That emotional shift alone would make the decision feel less like a practical move and more like the beginning of an entirely new chapter in his life. Anna Devane's personal struggles add another emotional layer to this evolving story. While she desperately wants to protect Emma from witnessing the disturbing hallucinations involving Peter August, keeping those painful experiences hidden is becoming increasingly difficult. Every day that passes places Anna in the uncomfortable position of balancing her own emotional battle with her desire to shield the people she loves. Encouraging Emma to move in with Gio could therefore become an act of love rather than rejection, allowing her granddaughter to embrace independence while sparing her from seeing Anna's frightening private moments. Emma may initially view the suggestion as simply another step toward adulthood, never realizing the heartbreaking sacrifice behind Anna's encouragement. If that truth eventually comes to light, the emotional consequences could be profound, strengthening their family bond even as it exposes the pain Anna has quietly endured alone. Then there is Carly Spencer and Valentin Cassadine, whose relationship now stands at perhaps its most significant crossroads. The months they spent under the same roof while Valentin was hiding from danger created a unique connection between them. But that chapter was always overshadowed by fear and uncertainty. Every quiet evening together carried the constant awareness that their fragile situation could collapse at any moment, preventing either of them from fully embracing what their relationship might become. Now, with Valentin no longer living as a fugitive, the opportunity to officially choose a shared future carries a completely different emotional meaning. Instead of necessity forcing them together, genuine love and commitment could become the reason they decide to build a home as a couple. That distinction transforms an extraordinary circumstance into an intentional promise, making the possibility of moving in together feel far more meaningful than anything they experienced before. Of course, no decision involving Valentin is ever likely to remain free of complications for very long. His ongoing custody battle and the growing tension surrounding Lulu Spencer have already created an emotionally charged situation that could become even more volatile if he officially moves into Carly's home. Every choice Valentin makes now has the potential to influence not only his own future, but also the lives of those closest to him. Charlotte Cassadine's living arrangements could become one of the biggest points of discussion, especially if she begins spending much of her time with Carly and Valentin. While the couple may dream of creating a warm, loving household, others could view those changes with suspicion, concern, or outright opposition. In Port Charles, even the happiest family moments often exist alongside emotional conflict, making it impossible to separate romance from the complicated realities of family loyalty and custody disputes. As all of these stories continue unfolding, one thing becomes increasingly clear. Port Charles is entering a season defined by transformation. Homes will change, relationships will deepen, and decisions that once seemed impossible may suddenly become unavoidable. Some couples will discover that sharing a home strengthens the love they've already found, while others may learn that true commitment requires facing challenges they never expected. Every move carries the promise of hope, but also the possibility of heartbreak, ensuring that no new beginning arrives without emotional consequences waiting just beyond the horizon. General Hospital spoilers suggest that these life-changing decisions are drawing closer with every passing episode, setting the stage for romance, family drama, and unforgettable emotional twists. As love inspires bold new commitments throughout Port Charles, viewers should prepare for a powerful new chapter where every open door could lead to lasting happiness, or the next shocking surprise that changes everything.